I made a few comments at the meeting on Monday, and I'll reiterate those a little bit, I think. It seems like we get into our major discussions over what, in the grand scheme of things, are small things. $5 a day increase. We talk about 55%. That sounds like a lot of money. $5 a day, $1 an hour, if you're open 5 hours. I almost feel like this is starting to equate itself to the position that the federal government is in. Services and demands by the population and not a desire to pay for them. We have to have a balanced budget. We, as a council, as a legislative body, have to look at the entire city of Moscow and the expenses that go for the entire population. And there's a lot of people that go to the farmers market. There's no question about that. But there's a lot of people that don't go to the farmers market. And we're also spending their money to subsidize the farmers market. And I think that's okay to a point, because eventually what's going to happen is we're going to have to make a decision as to how much money we're actually going to subsidize it at. I've said this privately, and I think I've said it maybe publicly a couple of times. I think the solution eventually is going to be for the farmers market to become its own private entity. Take the ball and run with it with city support, and get the city out of the business of being the farmers market. That may be the ultimate solution down the road, but until such time, we still have to be responsible to all the taxpayers in Moscow as to how we're spending their money. I question how many people up and down my street would be happy that we're spending $55,000 a year right now on the farmers market if they don't go to it. So that's kind of where we're at.